What is up, FIFA faithful? Bearhamms here with episode 9 of my Leeds United crew mode. And before we get into it, let's talk about all the games that were played off camera. Nothing to write home about for the first game off camera, no score. I'll just throw a good save by Melier, who again has just been standing on his head all save long. We just pulled the biggest 3 points out of our ass. 2-1 against Liverpool at Anfield of all places. And it started out with a yellow card straight away. Llorente tackling Salah, and then they got this early goal. A nice little set piece as Salah just dinks it off to Firmino, just right over Melier. And I was thinking, oh, this is going to be a long game. But then the first half got going. And I think the reason why we got going was because we were playing counter. Usually when I'm playing, it's usually possession. We have the ball for most of the time, but we just can't figure out a way to get through. And then right at the end of the half, it was Rodrigo was able to get this ball in. God, nicely passed. It was a bit of a sloppy goal, but again, we'll just take it at the end of the day. A solid 3 points away from home. Easily the biggest victory for the team. And unfortunately, it was off camera. Also, put this in the category of things you like to see. Melier grabbing Player of the Month. I have never seen a goalie grab this award. Third game off camera, we defeated Fulham in the rematch of the fourth round thrilling Carabao Cup match. As we'll take a look at the one highlight in the 34th minute was Patrick Bamford, who got a hold of yet again another Rodrigo assist. We have a winning streak now. I'm sad about this one. Could have actually taken 6 points from some top 6 teams. We got the goal early from Cody Gakpo. A great pass once again by Rodrigo. He's able to put that pass to Gea. But then Man United do what Man United do best. Span of 10 minutes, they get 2 goals. An emphatic finish to our games off camera as we do defeat Southampton 3-1. And it started off with an absolute banger by Nandez. She's able to get the ball from Phillips and just from distance cranks one out into that top left corner. And then just a couple minutes later, it was Bamford able to get the pass from Rodrigo. I mean, Bamford is doing what he does best. Then finally, at the end of the half, Rodrigo getting a goal, adding to the assist, and honestly, he was player of the game. With that favorable run of form, we now sit in 9th place as we're just the bottom of the barrel when it comes to goal differential, but a win or two could put us back in the Europa League contention. So I have to say, a pretty successful November to say the least. For this episode, we have entered the month of December, which I like to call the 13 games of Christmas because it is so congested with games and fixtures all around, as we do have 7 games this month, and I'm not sure at this point what games I do want to play. I think we will play the Arsenal game at the Emirates. I do want to play this cup match against Barnsley. Ooh. And you know what? We'll finish either Chelsea or West Brom. You know, I'll figure it out at the end of the episode. For the opening game of this episode, Leeds travel to North London to take on Arsenal. Good interception there by Nandez, who, quick little story. The only reason I got him was because I had him in a Football Manager save. I think it was Football Manager 2019. I did a save with Ajax. And like what most people do is they sign the young South American player, since they are so cheap. I was able to find him for a nice deal, and I think he ended up becoming captain. There's a nice cross the box looking for a head there. Gakpo, not quite. If you hear any rustling, that is the sounds of my roommate's cat. There's a shot and there's a goal straight away. That is Smith Rowe. There's a nasty shot there, but an even nastier save there by Melier. Across the box, easy play for Nandez, but doesn't get it completely out as it's just going to stay with the Gunners. There's a, wow, crazy shot there. Firpo might have gotten Melier's way, but Melier able to persevere past his own player, gets a nice save. Straight away in the second half, I have brought on Yusuf Paulsen. Bamford just has not been cutting it. We'll see what the former RB Leipzig man can do. An easy interception by Phillips. So find Greenwood. Greenwood does see the run by Paulsen. Paulsen will get there. Taps it with his head. Takes it. Scores. What a pass by Greenwood. It's a good idea we signed him on transfer deadline day as he's able to pick out the Danish striker. And we have equalized here at the Emirates. Header is won by Rodrigo. He'll get the ball. Torres Tries to slide that through to Paulson, who tries to get a boot to it, but will be hammered down by Leno. And Leno's just going to kill time, and that will do it. You know, I wish we would have won, but a draw away from home, still a favorable result. Since it's been a while, we'll take a look at the Youth Academy, and one player we recently signed is Elliott Brook. Again, once again, another striker. This time only 5'9", but his strength is just incredible for a person his age. He has showing great potential tag, and we'll just take a quick peek at his stats here. Stamina of 82, strength of 83. Jeez. An acceleration of 77, but only a sprint speed of 68. Decent, just okay technical skills. Simulating this, oh shoot, I pressed that button again. So it won't be a quick sim. I'll just report what happens at the end of the game. After an hour and a half of gameplay, we do reign victorious over Newcastle. It was the early goals by Greenwood and Rodrigo that gave us the lead. Next game, we have a midweek tilt against Sheffield United at Bramall Lane, and this time I will quick sim. And after this game's all said and done, Sheffield do squeak out the victory. We tried a late comeback, Rodrigo with the goal in the 78th minute, but it just wasn't enough. Ollie Burke went off with a hat trick. Another match with a quick sim. This time it is against Brentford at home. And this time we do secure the dubs. Rodrigo yet with another goal. Big game for the backups. We do take on Barnsley in the quarterfinals of this Carabao Cup. And if we go any forward, we are one step closer to getting a trophy and possibly Europa League football. Almost an early interception for Gelhard, who has, again, he's just made this tournament his own with 3 goals in as many games. It's crazy to think that this is the first team in this competition that we've played that is not a Premier League side. And this class snatch does get a cross in. Gelhard's there with the header, but unfortunately hits the post, holding the net. That will do it for the end of the first half. No scoring just yet. That's a poor pass. Now it gives us an opportunity to make a substitution here. And I'm thinking, I know we have a lot of strikers. I think we got to bring on the big guns here. Take out Somerville, bring on Harrison, and we do have one more substitution. You know, let's give Brook an opportunity. Might not be the best idea in the world, but we are going to take out our CDM. And actually, I think we'll keep Travis as that center mid. We'll have him track back a little more. And we'll be bringing on Elliott Brook and give him his first opportunity here, playing beside Yusuf Paulson. And we'll find Brook. Brook shoots it. Oh, what a great shot, but a good save by Collins. That would have been quite the debut for Elliott Brook. So now we are in stoppage time. Costa looking for Paulson. Can he bury it? No, he can't. Just pops right off of his head. And that will do it. Once again, penalty kicks. It's the 3rd time in a row we have been to it. The last times we have won 5-4. As Aseka shoots, and he's going to go left. Now it is Costa's turn. So he's going to make his. Hits it right inside the cursor. Honestly, it's up to Melier. Can he save at least one? As thankfully he doesn't need to, as Woodrow hits the crossbar. So now it's in our hands. Can Harrison make this one? And he will. Not quite the power, but now we do have the lead. It's Freezer. He's going to miss his. They're 2 down. Now we just can't really screw up here. It's Gelhard. He'll make his. Just about hits the post there. Now if they miss this one, we're going on to the semis. It's Melier. Guesses left, though they do make it. But we could finish him off here. Yusuf Paulson. Can he bury it? Yes, he can. We make every single shot. We are off to the semis. It should have been a lot easier, especially against a team like Barnsley. But we pull through. And now we have a date with one of the bigger teams in this league. For the semifinals of this Carabao Cup, yeah, we take on Man City. 3rd and final game of today's episode, we travel to Stamford Bridge to take on Chelsea. It's interesting to see Christian Pulisic playing that number 9 role, and they have Lukaku on the wing. Interesting. I don't know, maybe Lukaku lost some weight and now he's just pacey. Oh, good little flick there by Christensen, though. Firpo almost had it. Oh! What? 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 Okay. Yeah, let's take a look at this replay as Christensen just kind of thwacks it. And geez Louise, what a finish. What a volley by Christian Pulisic. Captain America getting all of it. Such curve. Through ball. Bamford. Can he finish it? Yes, he does. Way to answer back. Patrick Bamford, who did have a bit of a slow start in the season, is caught on. Now is able to celebrate in front of the Chelsea fans. Now it is near the end of the half. Maybe a chance here, though. It will get blocked, and that will do it. We will head to the tunnel with at least a point. Oh, good run. Bamford is onside. He can get the opportunity to shoot. He does, and he scores! Bamford with hopefully what could be the game-winning goal. He's able to take in the pass, calm, just batting it down, able to bury it past Mendy. We could have ourselves quite the upset. It doesn't have a cross, though we will find Rodrigo. Rodrigo tries to peg it, but will be intercepted. Now maybe a chance on the counter. Pulisic waiting for some runners in blue. Romelu Lukaku able to find Ziyech in that corner. Now they're really passing the ball around. They don't want to lose this. There's a cross in the box, headed by Llorente, but not entirely out. There's now Pulisic in the corner. He's looking for a cross. It's going to find Havertz, but a great save by Meslier. Now they do have another chance for a corner here, and I think we will make some subs here. We're going to bring on some defenders, if possible. Yeah, we're going to bring on Struck. I think what we'll do is we'll take out Nandez. We just need some more height. I think we'll also bring on Yusuf Paulson for Bamford. I mean, he's not going to get a hat trick, so that's okay. Yeah, we'll bring on Click for Rodrigo. There's no other chance to score. Might as well just go all in, bring in some tall players, and hopefully we can defend this last corner so we can steal 3 points right under the noses of the Blues. Now Lukaku standing over it. Llorente just clears it out. And that'll do it. What a great way to end this episode with a 2-1 victory, an upset over Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. It was the Patrick Bamford show. He got 2 goals after that superlative shot by Christian Pulisic. One last game to quick sim, and it is against West Brom. And after 90 minutes at Ellen Road, we squeak out another victory, and it is Calvin Phillips in the 79th minute to get the game-winning goal. A little more than halfway through the season, and we are just where we want to be, 7th place, and it's only based on goal differential. If we can, again, just put in some more effort, put in some more goals, we could find ourselves in 5th for that Europa League spot that the board want us. And yeah, what a great episode all around. As you can see there, Wolves are indeed in 2nd with a 4-point lead over Spurs. That's fascinating. But continue to talk about us. Yeah, I think this was easily the best episode of the save so far. Some quality games, some quality upsets, and this team is really coming together. So yes, this will be the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as you're playing it. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. This has been Bearhamms, and as always, toodaloo.